You woke up this morning, you made coffee, you stared at the wall for 4 minutes, and somewhere in there you thought, what am I even doing with my life? Congratulations, you just did philosophy. Specifically, existentialism. And today we're going to figure out what that actually means. Because it's not as depressing as it sounds. Well, it is. But in a freeing way, stick with me. This is 3 Minutes Mind, and today we're cracking open one of the most dramatic philosophical movements in human history. Let's go. Okay, existentialism is a philosophy that blew up in 20th century Europe, mainly France and Germany, and its core idea is deceptively simple. You exist first. Then you figure out who you are. That's it. That's the big idea. Philosophers call this existence precedes essence. Now compare that to, say, a hammer. A hammer was designed before it was built. Someone thought, I need a thing to hit nails. Then they made the hammer. The hammer has a purpose baked in from day one. Existentialists say, humans are not hammers. We arrive with no blueprint, no user manual, no terms and conditions. Which honestly feels like a scam when you think about it. So the question becomes, if nobody gave you a purpose, what do you do with that? Let's meet the main characters. Don't worry, I'll keep this brief. Jean-Paul Sartre, French guy, famously grumpy, incredible biography. He said that because we have no preset purpose, we are condemned to be free. His words, condemned. Not blessed, not gifted, condemned. Because here's the thing, freedom sounds amazing until you realise it means every single choice is entirely terrifyingly yours. You can't blame your boss, your parents, or Mercury in retrograde. Sartre called making excuses bad faith, basically lying to yourself about your own freedom. Simone de Beauvoir, brilliant, often overlooked, absolutely should not be overlooked. She took existentialism and said, okay, but let's talk about how society pressures people, especially women, into roles they didn't choose. She connected freedom to real-world equality. Iconic. Albert Camus technically called himself not an existentialist, which is very on-brand for this group. He gave us the concept of the absurd. The absurd is the tension between humans desperately needing life to mean something, and the universe offering complete silence in return. You ask the cosmos, what's the point? The cosmos. Now here's where it gets interesting, because Camus didn't say, life is meaningless, give up, go home. He told the story of Sisyphus. You might know him. Greek mythology, the guy condemned by the gods to roll a boulder up a hill for eternity. Every time he reaches the top, it rolls back down, forever. No breaks, no promotion, no LinkedIn milestone post. And Camus says, we must imagine Sisyphus happy, because the struggle itself is enough. The act of pushing, of living fully despite the absurdity of it all. That is where meaning lives, not handed to you from above, built by you, every day. That's actually kind of beautiful, right? Right? So why should you, a normal adult with rent to pay and a confusing situationship, care about existentialism? Because we are living in peak existential crisis territory, doom scrolling, career pivots, a pandemic that made everyone ask, wait, was I actually happy before? Existentialism isn't dusty classroom philosophy. It's the operating system running underneath every quarter-life crisis, every Sunday scaries, every is this really all there is? And the existentialist's answer is actually kind of empowering. There is no supposed to. There is no pre-written script for your life. The meaning is not hidden somewhere waiting to be discovered. It's built by your choices, your commitments. The things you decide matter, which means you're not lost, you're just early. Existentialism in a nutshell. Life has no built-in meaning, freedom is terrifying, other people are complicated. Glance sideways. Sartre literally said, hell is other people. And the right move is to embrace all of it and create your own purpose anyway. Heavy? Yeah. Liberating? Also, yeah. If you want to go deeper, Sartre's Existentialism is a Humanism is surprisingly readable. Camus' The Myth of Sisyphus will rearrange your brain in the best way, and if this video made you think even a little, that's the whole point. Camus would be proud, Sartre would say you could have done better. Classic Sartre, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Now go make some authentic choices.